Oh, this is exciting, isn't it, Blues? That bit in John Wick where they go, "Are you back?" And he turns around and goes, "Yeah, I'm thinking I'm back." That's exactly what is happening right now with Manchester City Football Club. And excuse my terrible Keanu Reeves impression there. Absolutely fucking immense. City, man. City are absolutely on fire right now. The football that we are playing, the goals that we are scoring, the variety, the confidence, the clinicism in front of goal. It is terrifying. I tell you what, if I was a rival of Manchester City right now, I would be twitching away. I would be nervous. And they should be nervous. 6 wins in a row, 23 goals scored. That is nearly 4 goals a game on average. 1 goal conceded. Erling Haaland banging form, 8 goals in 2 games. Julian Alvarez has just signed a new contract. He grabbed a brace and an assist today. KDB is back, baby, and he looks absolutely imperious, strolling about the pitch like the world-class player that we know he is. Phil Foden, the superstar boy, is back to his very best again. Another assist today. Probably unlucky not to get a couple more as well because of deflections and so on from his passes as well. Grealish banging form, Ruben Diaz being the rock. City finally understanding this system and it actually working. This City side, man, they are quietly alive here. They are absolutely flying forward and looking very, very scary. If I was Arsenal and I'd just lost Thomas Saliba for several weeks, if I was Arsenal, I had to go to the Etihad. If I was Arsenal and was feeling a little bit of pressure right now, or if I was Bayern Munich or everyone else in that FA Cup draw tomorrow, I would be a little bit nervous because this City side, this is our time of the year, man. This is when Man City start to find their form. And right now, this City side look very, very good. We are throwing wins together, and we are throwing wins together with aplomb. 6-0, 7-0, 1-0 away at Palace, 2-0 against Newcastle, 3-0 against Bristol, 4-1 against Bournemouth. And even before that, we were unbeaten in how many games now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 games in a row unbeaten. Absolutely finding the best. 8 wins out of our last 10 games, scoring a ton of goals. Haaland banging form after his little drop. It's just wonderful. Just wonderful. And I don't care anyone being negative after this. I'm already seeing some in the comments. Get a grip, man. Get a grip. Enjoy what you're witnessing instead of being an absolute drain on joy and fun. Because who cares about that kind of stuff? This City side, look, it may not be our best ever, but we are starting to find Haaland again. We are working on it. KDB has started to do the fundamentals again. And he's strolling about looking like his best. And Pep knows what he's doing. And do not be surprised if this season ends up pretty special. I'm not saying it will be, but I like what I'm seeing. And to me, it's very, very scary. Scott Denemy with the super chat, my man. Big Denemy energy always says that pass to Alvarez. Chef's kiss. Oh, KDB, you beautiful, beautiful, wonderful goddess of a man. Honestly, when he's in this form, just remarkable. Guardiola said he needed to get back to his basics and start finding the simple passes, and he was right. When you make the simple passes and you start to lock in the simple basic things, you start to then lock in the long distance things as well. And KDB right now, the timing of his pass, the weight of his pass, it is back. And his goal scoring is back as well. And that is terrifying because still there is no one like KDB in world football. When he turns up, I think he's top 2. Messi, him. I think there's no one quite like it at the very best. A KDB that turns up, Manchester City win. It really is as simple as that. I do think it is as simple as that. When KDB turns up, Man City win. And it's terrifying for everyone else. I love it, man. I absolutely love it. And I'm buzzing. 7-0, 6-0. Burnley, I'm so sorry, Vinny. I love you, Vinny. I'm so sorry that we had to do that to you. But you will come back from it stronger and better. But that is football at this level. It is that hard. But we are learning. He's learning just what it takes to be a Manchester City manager potentially one day. Alvarez as well, mate. Alvarez, an assist. Alvarez getting an assist. And 2 goals as the backup striker. The second goal for Alvarez was just utterly insane. Like, genuinely insane. Like, the quality of the pass, but then the finish. It was watching Aguero, man. He was watching Aguero. KDB to Aguero, that was. And, of course, as well, the pass as well for Haaland. An assist. Just beautiful stuff. Absolutely beautiful stuff. I mean, he's banged on form, and he's a backup striker as well. Then you got Phil Foden, of course, as well. Foden right now is playing with a joy again. Like, City have found their fun again. I did a 5 things learned at one point. And I said there was no joy in the football. I might even try and find the tweet. And this is the difference for me. Is like right now City have found their joy again. Because football at its very best, there has to be joy in football. There has to be. It does work. I talked about it a while and I said, but when City find their joy, they are unstoppable. Because when you've got people like Foden and Mahrez and Grealish and De Bruyne and Haaland enjoying themselves, you get what you got over the last week, 7-0, 6-0. You get this sensational football. And that is so hard to stop. That is so hard to stop. As Rishad just said as well, by the way, we literally have the best striker in the world. And then in Aguero regen, that's potential to be the second best striker in the world. What do you do about that, man? What do you do about that? Like, how do you stop it? I'm not sure you can stop it. I'm really not sure you can do, because that is what Man City do at their very best. We destroy teams, and I love it. Let's jump over to the stats. 20 shots, 10 on target, and 6 goals. So we scored 6 out of 10 on target, 58% possession. Burnley had a good first start, by the way, but we turned it up eventually. 567 passes to their 414. It was genuinely respectable showing until Burnley just lost their heads entirely. But look, 20 shots, 10 on target. The one thing about this Manchester City side that we've become is very fucking clinical, man. Like, this City side never used to... Like, City never used to be clinical. We'd have Jesus, I loved him, and Sterling, I loved him. But they could not... take chances. They couldn't take big chances, man. Like, and the reason that this City side gives me hope is that when you look at the Madrid game last year, we should have been we should have scored 5 against them and cleared that first leg and killed the tie off. Now we've got Haaland, who does kill ties off. We've got Alvarez, who will take chances as well, and Foden reveling in the space around him as well. And then, to me, it looks good. It looks good right now. Seriously, I'm getting giddy. Because I think City are bang in form. And you got Haaland. Let me just bring up Haaland's stats. Like, Haaland doing what Haaland does. I need some updated stats somewhere. Has it been updated? Over on Wikipedia, let's have a look. 42 goals in 37 games. That is not normal. It really is not normal. 42 goals in 37 games for Erling Haaland. Look, this is the best he's ever been. 29 in 30, 41 in 41, 16 in 18. This is already his highest goal-scoring season ever. Previously, it was 41 at Dortmund, but now he already has 42. Look, we've got minimum... How many games left? We've got 11 in the Premier League. We've got a semi-final, so there's 12. We've got a 2-legged game there, 14 there. Minimum 14 games left. If he doesn't get 50 plus, he'll be devastated. And I suspect he will do, He will do. He'll get 50 plus, which is just ridiculous. Piffed with a super chat as well, my man Piffed. He says, the robot has been programmed to know where the ball's going to go. It's unreal. Hopefully he does it against Bayern too. Viking and Spider for sure. The Viking and the Spider, the little and large combination. Beauty, the brains and the beast and everything at once. Like, it's just stupid. How does he do it? I tweeted that during the game. Like, how does he do it? I don't understand how he does it, man. Like, the ability to be everywhere at once. Like, how does he know where to be? Like, it's like he's got some internal algorithm that programs the trajectory of the ball, and he's always in the right place. Alan Shearer and Lineker were talking after the game saying how you can learn it a bit, but there is an element of instinct to it. And there is, because I don't know how he does it. There are 4 things that make Haaland who he is, in my opinion. The first thing that makes Haaland brilliant is this physicality. I can't deny it. He's so fast, so strong, and so tall that he's a rampaging bull. The second thing that makes Haaland special... Actually, I want to see if you guys can guess what the 4 things are. Like, you guys in the comments, can you guess what the 4 things I'm going to say are? I'm curious. I want to know what you guys think they are, and I'll go through them in a second. I'll give you a few seconds. But I love it. Like, I never knew that this was possible in a Man City shirt. And then Haaland came, and I said he's going to redefine what football is, what's normal in the Premier League in this country. And he is. He's doing that. So everyone's having to go physique, finishing, positioning, hunger. Do you know what? Pretty much this is it. Everyone's getting it. So the things are, for one, it's his physicality. The second thing is absolutely the hunger. Like, you can have all the physicality and the goal scoring in the world, but if you're not hungry, it doesn't matter. He is desperate to score goals. Like, it fucking pains him if he doesn't score. So he's got the physicality, he's got the hunger, he has the finishing. He doesn't miss the target. Obviously every now and then he'll put it wide, but when you look at the percentage of his shots that are on target, it's stupid. Like, he hits the target, and that's why with the fourth point, which is positioning, he knows exactly where to be. So positioning, instinct, it's the same thing. He has that instinct and that positioning. So when you've got that positioning and instinct, but then also at the same time, the chances will come to you and you don't miss the target. He doesn't miss it. Of course he does every now and then, but he hits the target at an insane rate. His shots are just on target. And as they say, if you're on target, you've got a chance of scoring. And given the fact that he's often in the place where the ball's coming to him after a rebound, so he's already got a chance because the keeper's taken out the game, and he's already got a chance because the ball is chaos because it's the rebound, and he's already got a chance because he's faster and stronger and more hungry. It's just an insane concoction of what makes him brilliant. Absolutely ridiculous. Hungry, incredible finisher, incredible physically, and a great instinct and understanding of where to be. He's not normal. So everyone can talk about his pace and power, but it's not. It's more than that. It's way more than that. There's an intelligence to his game that makes him such a unique player. The closest I can think was Drogba. Drogba had that insane physicality to his game as well, and that hunger. But he didn't have that. Drogba had more of a spectacular game, I would say, for long range stuff. But he didn't have that instinctive, like tapping, knowing where to be to his game. Drogba, I love Drogba, and he was a big game player. But looks like Haaland is too, by the way. But Drogba did not have that goal scoring ability. He didn't. I'm going to bring up Drogba's stats now for people to question it, because people always think about Drogba as being a great goal scorer. He wasn't. He was more of he wasn't a great goal scorer. Drogba, the most he ever scored, he scored 37 in one season and 32 in another. That's in League One. But for Chelsea, he scored 16, 33. Okay, that was good. But in 60 games, 15, 14, 37, 13 and 13. Largely, he averaged around 15 goals a season, apart from 3 seasons. 2 for Chelsea and 1 over at Marseille. Drogba scored 157 goals in 341 games. Haaland is probably going to get a third of that total in one season, which is crazy. In fact, he'll beat a third of that total in one season. So that's the closest I can think of. Van Nistelrooy had that same. He did. You're right, Dan. That's probably the closest comparison, actually. Van Nistelrooy. Van Nistelrooy, if you mixed him with Zlatan's physicality, it's stupid, man, and I love it. I absolutely love it. I still have my 40 Premier League goal bet on, and I've not cashed out yet. He says £956 currently, and I'm holding out. And fingers crossed, man. Fingers crossed I still win it, because I think his form right now is so scary that I think we could see him actually do it. We could see him do it. And a word for Alvarez. Alvarez is just our backup striker, but an assist and 2 goals today. Like, he's just remarkable. Thing is, Alvarez, I think Alvarez probably realises that he's going to have to be able to play a little bit deeper if he wants to get into his team, because Haaland, he's going to play every big game he's available. So Alvarez needs to make himself almost like a midfielder. Not quite, but a guy who's off the striker. Link up with Haaland and he can make himself undroppable that way, because we do need midfielders. Guardiola's been talking in the press conference. He said, "We are in a good moment. Definitely, we need to be alive in three important. To be alive in 3 important competitions is so good. The treble is on. He's right. KDB there, 2 assists, 55 touches, 7 ground duels won, 4 accurate long balls, 3 tackles, 3 key passes, 2 7 dribbles, and 2 big chances created. Just lovely stuff. Absolutely lovely. Haaland, yeah, ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. It's what he does, though, isn't it, Haaland? It's what he does. And Guardiola knows that we've got a beast there. I absolutely love it. Guys, hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button, by the way. I need 278 to get to 66,000, and it'd be massively appreciated if we could get there as well. Go for it, guys. What a time to be alive. What a time to be alive. Just this City side are on fire. I'm confident, man. If I was Arsenal right now, you know, Saliba out, City 5 points behind, but got to go to the Etihad. Oh, it's warming up nicely. It really is. I know people talk about the international break as well, but I'm not overly scared about the international break because I think the difference for Man City right now is that everyone is happy and everyone is confident. Like, it's confidence. It's not form, it's confidence, and that's what makes it exciting for me because they are happy. It's a happy squad. It's not ideal that we've got an international break right now, but the fact that we are confident and we're finding our form is what gives me so much, it makes me feel so much better because the players will still be happy in 10 days when they're back at Manchester City and it'll click back into gear. Now, of course, Liverpool is a massive game, but I hope that we'll carry it. I hope that we'll carry it into the next game. Fingers crossed that we will do, you know. I love it. 9 goals this week. 42 goals this season for Haaland. 9 goals. You know what? A friend of mine, Rory, if you're watching, mate, you're not, but you said 15 in the season. 9 goals in a week, mate. 9 goals in a week. That is in 7 days. That is Erling Haaland for you. An absolute freak. Alvarez, of course, freak as well. Oh, I love it. I'm buzzing. Guys, do let me know down in the comments who your man of the match was. I mean, I'll go through all the players. I thought Rico didn't have his best game. Ortega didn't have his best game. I thought Laporte was fine alongside Diaz, who was imperious as always against a good Burnley side. Walker was good as well. Walker had a good game. Rodri, absolutely fine. De Bruyne, sensational. He bossed the midfield. Mahrez looked silky as fuck. Foden is absolutely back to his best. Alvarez, great. Haaland, incredible always. Cole Palmer getting his goal as well. I was buzzing for Cole Palmer. Absolutely lovely stuff. Of course, as well. Calvin Phillips had a good, nice little cameo as well. And who else? Grealish came on. KDB just had a cut on his knee. He'll be absolutely all right. Gomez came on as well. A nice little cameo. Lovely stuff. Right, I'm going to leave it there because I've got to go and get the little one up in bed. And I need some food as well because I'm starving. But what a time to be alive. 5 things learned tomorrow. No time for the fan view tonight, unfortunately, guys. It's Mother's Day tomorrow, so I want to spend some time with the wife. Catch you all tomorrow for another video. Up the fucking Blues. We are flying and we are coming for your Arsenal. We're coming for your Bayern. Lovely stuff. Mark, a super chat before I go. First grandchild born on Monday, guys, and the blue. Mark, congratulations, mate. Round of applause for Mark in the chat. Well, your granddad, mate. You're an old man now. Congratulations. Absolutely buzzing for you, pal. Congratulations to you and all the family as well. Baby's a race, you know. Ruben slept well last night. Can you tell? I've got a bit of energy. First time in 6 weeks. It's great stuff. Mark, congratulations. Up the Blues. We're coming for you, Arsenal. We're coming for you, Bayern. We're coming for you, FA Cup, man. In a bit. Love you all loads. Catch you in a bit. Cheers, Mark. Good night, bye. Good night, guys. Bye-bye.